What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. Alright guys, we are going to be talking about power, combat power specifically, and how to increase it now tenfolds compared to what you used to have before. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys two different accounts. I'm going to show you guys my free-to-play account, and then I'm going to log into my pay-to-win account. I'm going to show you guys both and how much I've increased over the last, I'd say, period of time since the Workshop of Brilliant Light have come out. I'd say what, that's a week and a bit. And I'm going to explain to you guys why this is a very important way and what you guys should be doing if you possibly can to advance in your actual gameplay, plus help you beat a lot of this Workshop of Brilliant Light content, right? So first off, free-to-play account, you guys can see I'm level 71 now. I'm almost hitting level 72. My power has gone up exponentially, and I mean like a lot, like ridiculous amounts, okay? And I'm going to explain to you what I did. A lot of you guys will already know, obviously, but it's good to talk over it because some people are brand new. And then I'm going to give you guys my advice in terms of how to also get through this and why it's important. Now, you guys understand. You guys already at this point understand, if you've been watching my videos and been playing the game long enough, that the red penalty, we call it the devious red penalty, which is called when your combat power is too low for your actual enemy and your combat power is highlighted in red. That is what you want to avoid 90% of the time, if you can. Okay, you can still beat content being in the red. It's absolutely doable, but to avoid it, you avoid a big penalty to all of your stats, right? We're talking about up to 30% less crit damage, etc. So if you can stay within the white, you are more likely to beat content, whether it's new, old, it doesn't matter, a lot easier. Now, how do you stay in the white and how do you gain more power? So I'm going to show you guys real quick. So my level 71 account right now currently sits at current battle tier at the top end. It's 318k. I could definitely push it to 320. My next battle tier at 23 will be 341, okay? So at 318k as a complete free-to-play player. Okay? I have an A2 Alicia, A3 Cha, S5, or A5, sorry, Nam, which is the best breaker in the game, hence why I have her, and then I have a level 71 Jinu. Here is how I'm able to continuously keep up with this, and I'm going to give you guys a couple hints here, okay? And the same thing goes for my pay to win. Before the brand new update, I was at 432k power. You guys can go back and check that out, because that's when I beat the first Vulcan. Now, because of the new methods, I'm at 500 something. Like, blew it out of the water by a lot. a lot too, right? And it's nothing to do with summons, nothing to do with pulling. I'll explain to you guys why. Okay, so here we go. So Sun Jinu, first off, just so you guys are aware, here's my power, 121 297. I was originally at, if I recall, before this workshop came out, I was about 87k. Okay, I was at 87k before the actual Workshop of Brilliant Light came out. Here is where most of the improvements are happening. It's nothing to do with these weapons, because I've, again, 2 and 3. The 3 is pretty lucky, obviously, with the plum sword. I've been very lucky with that. I just got this yesterday from a multi that I was able to farm on the by doing some of the trophies that I was getting. Well, you can see here I've got pretty decent weapons either way, right? Now, if we were to equip this, for example, instead of the Moonlight Dagger, it will drop in power, right, by 2,000. If I were to equip this, I think it'll drop in power by 1,000. 41, actually, it's not bad. But then the Moon Dagger here gives you the most amount. So top end here, I'm at 121 297. Now, here's the thing. This is all that matters nowadays. That's it. It's my 4-piece of brand new level 73 set. That is a massive jump in power. That's an 18 eye level increase right there between the 55s to the 73s. If I had enough gold, I'd show you guys this, but if I were to re-equip all of my legendary 55 gear or epic 55 gear and run with this, I would probably be sitting roughly about 90k. It's that much of a difference. When you're going up by 20 plus 20 plus 20 and then comparing the two different things, you're going to see a massive increase. Now, if I were to take these off, for example, and put the full 8-piece set, no matter what the stats were, this power here would jump probably to about 130-ish. That's how much of a difference these 8-piece sets are making. Whether it's 4, 2, it doesn't matter. The massive increase in main stat is huge. So here's my advice to you guys, okay? And take this if you will. This is how I've been doing it, and it's been working wonders for me. It does require a little bit of gold. What you want to do is you want to have a good DPS set for one of your units, specifically Jinu in my case. I'm going to focus on him. So whenever I'm doing content with him, I focus on that content with him and I don't do it with anybody else. But what I am doing in order to get past the red penalty is I'm giving my hunters armor that is also I-73 no matter what the armor is. So for example, if you look at Nam here, right? She used to be, I'm not kidding you, 42k power when Workshop started. Now I'm at 71k. She's out powering everybody else here on my list except for my main two guys. 71k. That is it's almost a 30 10,000 power increase, and she is an SR unit with a level 47 weapon. But look at this, like 15, 20 to 15, etc. Right? The moment you start pushing these top end gears further, it makes a massive difference. Now what I'm doing here is I'm simply doing this. Whenever they're my support, I don't care what stats they have. The stats don't matter. What matters is I level this up, and then I take advantage of any of the bonuses that they provide the team. For example, increases the user's team members with critical hit rate. Whenever she does her break damage, she'll provide that bonus to me, right? Same thing with Alicia here. Look at this. This is not the right set for her, right? The tag in and tag out set, but I've got a 4-piece set purposely here, which has actually pushed her power to 90k, above Cha even, who's an 8-3, because she's able to do that. Now, a lot of people have been asking how I was able to do this. Well, that's simple. I got 3 of these copies in the event. So we had a capsule event, if I recall, capsule event. Yeah, I think that's right. And then we had 2 that I got from, so just by doing the capsule event, the 100 of them, and then I got myself 1 of them in the capsule, and then I got 1 of them from the actual Alicia leveling up event. Remember that? That's 3 of them. I made a video about it. I showed you guys. Now, how I got the other 2 was simple. I had 9 remaining red hunter tickets left from all the events I've been saving for, and I was like, screw it, she's getting everything. So there's my A5 weapon, okay, for her. That's how I got that done. Now, in regards to actual artifacts, you guys can see here, these don't belong to her on an actual DPS set, but they're perfect for her when it comes down to actual Jinnu content. Because look, the 4-piece set number 1 will push her stats. Doesn't matter, again, what she has. It doesn't matter. It's pushing her stats up anyways, right? But what it does is allows me to have this 4-piece set activated, which increases my damage by 10% and my recovery every time I use her as a support. Crazy powerful. So this is probably going to shock a lot of you guys, and you're going to be like, well, Payne, aren't you wasting a lot of gold? I am, but I'm also getting that gold back, and I'm getting essences, I'm getting other things as well back by being able to stay out of the red and continuously do content in the white, right? So that's how I was able to go through story mode here with relative ease, and I, 3-star trophying everything. Like, look at this now. If I go here, 344, look, I'm now able to stay in the white. Before I was not able to do that. If I take Meilin out and I put Cha in, I'm even further in the white. So these are very important things to do, guys. So for those who are wondering how I'm able to get so much power, that's what I'm doing. That's the trick. Yes, I am starved on gold for now. That's fine. That's going to come back in spades. Whether it's events, whether it's logins, whether it's the gates that I'm doing, it doesn't matter. Right now, my goal is to make sure that I push all my units' powers up as much as possible. Now, Cha is next in line. You guys can see here. Keep this in mind, okay? She is currently at 83k. Watch what happens when I finally start getting pieces for her and getting her to I-73 and getting them leveled up. She's easily going to skyrocket to over 100k. Easily. Like, we're not even, there's no question about it. And again, I can put anything I want on here. Now, here's what happens when you start doing hunter mode. This is where it gets a little bit costly. You pick one main DPS unit, right? Let's just say Alicia's my main DPS because she is right now. What I would end up doing is I swap all the gear out for her to Jinnu's gear. So she has the best DPS gear out there. It does cost roughly about 90k gold every time I do that. So it is very costly, but I am able to complete content that I'm not able to do before. For example, I can do Vulcan, I can do floor 25, I can do etc. right? And I'm now pushing for normal mode on this free-to-play account to go even further. So I implore you guys, don't stress about the stats too much. If you're stuck anywhere and being stuck there is causing a problem, and if you beat it, it's going to just benefit your account, start leveling up some of these sets. Try to get a 4-piece set at the very least for the blessing set here. Try to get a 4-piece set for the break set, and try to get a minimum 2-piece set for the curse set. If you can push even further, that's even better, right? My goal right now is to get an 8-piece set for Jinnu so I can completely replace it, and that will skyrocket his CP roughly to about 130 something. As a free-to-play player, guys, and I will be doing a full showcase on my free-to-play account, and I'll prove to you guys, like I have many times, this is free-to-play. I know a lot of people are like, well, Payne, you use your own codes. Well, yeah, I can only use one code just like the rest of you. So, of course, I'm going to take advantage of my hard work. I'm going to take one code for myself because I worked on getting those codes. So it's not like I can just get unlimited codes, guys. It doesn't work that way. I get to use the same, I'm treated the same way as you. I'm a player first. There's no benefits here for me in any way, shape, or form outside of the fact that I can just feed myself one code. That's it. One per account. That's all I get. So there you guys go. That is my power for free to play. Let me log into my pay to win so I can show you guys that one as well. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back here again. So I'm logging in for the first time. Today, it's been a crazy, don't even ask me. I've got 100% here just kicking around. This is my pay to win, obviously. So I'm going to show you guys real quick where my pay to win is at and when I started off doing Vulcan. So when I started doing Vulcan, I was roughly about 435, if I remember correctly. Maybe a little less, actually, 432, because I remember I was in the red. I was trying to explain to somebody how to get to the white, and it was 433 that was required, or 4, something like that. So here I am now with the brand new outfits, sets, etc. And I'm going to show you guys kind of where I'm at for pay to win, and this will actually help a lot. I feel like this will help a lot of you guys understand how much power you can get from it. So look at this. I'm a 536 now, so 100k more power, and I'll show you guys the same setup here. Now it's a little different, obviously, with pay to win. I've got myself Jinnu kicking around 177. That's right. It's crazy, right? Crazy. Artifact wise, look at this. I got a full AP set here, and they're not even legendary yet. So once I start getting my legendary set, it'll be pretty bonkers. But look at my stats. Like 50% crit, way above crit. 192%. Like there's my power. Like I've got quite a bit going on here on this account. So the pay to win account is looking pretty damn fine in regards to outfits. Now, if you look at the ones for Cha, for example, I'm starting to work on hers now. And she's started to work a little bit on the 4-piece set. I'm gonna, or maybe even 5-piece set actually. We're gonna be pushing over to get more for her. Her power skyrocketed to 152. Like she's gonna probably have more than Jinnu by the time she gets her all of her pieces. AP set on Saw. You guys can see here, my Saw here has got everything going. Actually, no, not AP set. Sorry, I think she's got 4-piece set and then 2-piece set. Yeah, for more damage. So that's the only reason why I'm doing that is because I can't get a proper 2-piece set here to complete the greed one, but I will be going full greed after I get a chance. And then Alicia's my next one. Everything is gonna go right to curse set, and it's skyrocketing there for her. I got my Meilin now full AP set in regards to this little outfit here, which is the blessings. You guys can see 119 right below Choi, and Choi's A10, guys. Look at the difference. Full plus 20 set, not even plus 20 set, A10 versus A5. Blue, yellow. Okay, look at the power difference. 123 versus 119. Bro, these outfits are nuts. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Look at the power. Look at the scaling. Way different too. Highly recommend, guys. Get yourself these sets. This is how you grow your CP. You want to get more powerful, you want to get out of the white, you want to get out of that red, you want to avoid that penalty. This is how you do it. I know it's hard, and I know this is like, you know, old dogs learning new tricks kind of scenario, but this is the gacha world, guys. This is how you have to adapt. You have to change. You have to understand this is going to be the ebb and flow going forward. This is how they function as all gacha developers. So keep that in mind when you're doing this. All right, guys, I hope this was insightful. Hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comment section if it was. This is Payne. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.